Hey there, English learners! Welcome back to the Learn English with Hani, your go-to place for learning English the fun, natural way, while also improving other areas of your life. I'm so glad you're here, whether you're a brand new listener or you've been with me for a while. Let me start with a question. What's the one thing that can make or break your success, whether it's learning English, staying fit, or reaching any goal? If you guessed self-discipline, you're spot on. Self-discipline is what keeps us moving forward, even when motivation fades. And believe me, I've been struggling with it myself lately. I've fallen behind on some personal goals, and if I'm honest, Netflix has been winning the battle over my workout routine. You know that "I'll start tomorrow" feeling. Yep, guilty. That's exactly why today's topic is how to build self-discipline. Because without it, procrastination takes over and our goals drift out of reach. In this episode, we'll break down what self-discipline really means, why it's crucial for success, and how to stay motivated even when things get tough. I've got practical tips for both your English learning and other parts of your life. And here's a bonus. Today's free PDF guide includes key takeaways, comprehension questions, and grammar exercises. It's the perfect way to reinforce what you learned today and strengthen both your discipline and your English. We'll also go through some intermediate level vocabulary during the episode to help you sound more natural in conversation. All right, let's jump into the tips. Tip 1. Start with tiny habits. If you want to build self-discipline, focus on small, manageable habits. Every year I've set big goals like exercise for an hour every day or eat perfectly, and every year I've burned out by mid-January. It's frustrating, right? That's why now I start small. Just 5 minutes of exercise a day. It feels manageable, and over time it builds momentum. The same goes for English. Instead of committing to an hour of study, start with 5 minutes of reading, listening, or learning a new word. Consistency is key. Tiny habits compound over time, as James Clear explains in Atomic Habits. Tip 2. Focus on systems, not just goals. Goals are great, but without a system, they often fail. A system is simply a series of daily actions that bring you closer to your goal. For example, practice English for 10 minutes every morning or listen to English podcasts during your commute. Once it's part of your daily routine, you don't have to rely on motivation. You just follow the system. Tip 3. Make habits attractive. When you enjoy a habit, it's much easier to stick with it. I used to dread working out, but once I paired it with music I love, it became fun. Do the same with English. Watch a show you enjoy, or treat yourself after a study session. Positive reinforcement works. Tip 4. Design your environment for success. Your surroundings either support or sabotage your goals. I keep my workout clothes next to my bed so I'm reminded to exercise first thing in the morning. For English learning, keep your books, apps, or flashcards where you can see them. Out of sight, out of mind. So keep your tools visible. Tip 5. Manage your willpower and energy. Willpower runs out as the day goes on. Do your most important tasks when your energy is highest, usually in the morning. For me, that's when I get my workout or English practice done. Tip 6. Find accountability. Having someone to check in on you makes a big difference. Whether it's a workout buddy or a language partner, that gentle push keeps you on track. Tip 7. Track your progress. What gets measured gets improved. I've found that when I write down my daily workouts or English practice in a notebook, I'm much more consistent. You can use an app, a calendar, or even a sticky note. The key is to see your streak grow. It's super motivating. I once marked 30 straight days of listening to English podcasts, and I didn't want to break the chain. Tip 8. Reward yourself. Discipline isn't about being strict all the time. You can make it rewarding. After a full week of sticking to my English study plan, I treat myself to a fancy coffee or a movie night. It's like telling your brain, hey, good job. Just make sure the reward doesn't undo the habit you're building. Tip 9. Learn to say no. Sometimes discipline means protecting your time. I've had friends invite me out when I plan to study, and it's tempting to just say yes. But now, I politely explain my plan and stick to it. Saying no to distractions means saying yes to your goals. Tip 10. Visualize the benefits. When I feel lazy, I imagine how great I'll feel after I finish. Stronger, more confident, and closer to my goals. For English, I picture myself having an easy conversation with a native speaker. All right, that's it for today's episode. Remember, start small, focus on systems, make your habits enjoyable, set up your environment for success, protect your energy, and find someone who can keep you accountable. Good habits don't have to be boring. Make them fun, and the results will follow. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Keep learning, keep improving, and take care. I kept your humor, personal touches, and energy, but removed the back and forth so it flows naturally as a solo host. If you want, I can also add visual cues and on-screen text prompts so it's video-friendly rather than just podcast style. That way, it will feel more like a YouTube learning episode.